Welcome back to NeiR Automata. In the last episode, we finally made it through the abandoned factory, and now have to go aid the other Yorha units because there is something going on in the city ruins right now. Of course, now that we're introduced to the electrified enemies, so you get near them, you get stunned, and of course take damage from them. And there's no way to get rid of like it just they just go down like mostly every enemy. I forgot I always hate these enemies.
I swear, it feels like this is the fucking song is in Latin.
Apparently, what they call it chaos language.
So it's like something made up for the game,
It's made
or
up for the game and stuff.
all right then. Fucking coward. You can't run away. You gotta go back and fight them. Take them down.
I could in logically, but at the same time, I would rather just progress through.
Coward.
I don't know why I don't know why I got rid of spears. I could just use spears throughout this part of it. Because if you impale the enemy with the spears, they do a little bit more damage. It takes a little less to take them down.
Fucking hell.
Jesus Christ. That didn't sound like a sneeze. That sounded like completely someone different.
No, it was a sneeze, and I swear I don't have a fucking cold. I don't even know what the fuck is going on right now.
Is it just dust?
Probably. No, for a fact, I definitely need to clean out my computer one day.
I need to clean mine at some point.
And the third cure gets to more for this season. I wonder how many people I would piss off. You know, saying morph and all that for pre-cure.
I don't know. It's like saying the same thing for the Red Ranger becomes an adventurer.
Well, I mean, Super Sentai I already used the Power Ranger terminology for that.
I mean, Go Buster uses it's morphin time. So, in some way, so I mean, Are you caught with Gojuju yet? Really?
No. I mean, episode 1 was alright, but I just haven't continued.
Are they eating them?
So they're Mechon. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. This is probably where Engage the Enemy would play.
Engage the fucking god.
I swear, Xenoblade 2 and 3, they had their own versions of Engage the Enemy, but it never hit as right as Engage the Enemy did.
In Xenoblade 1.
In 2, it was a song called Counterattack, which isn't bad, but it starts out fast where I really think it shouldn't. I mean, it works for the first time it plays with Pyra versus Malos, but still, you should not have started out that quickly. And then there's The Weight of Life for Xenoblade 3. Not bad, started out just like how Engage the Enemy does, but immediately picks up the speed, which isn't something I like. But this isn't say Counterattack and Weight of Life are bad songs, so it's not my cup of tea.
You said Way of Life. I just thought Way of Life from Persona 3.
How?
I don't know. I just hear Way of Life, and that's why I thought. I did boot up Persona 3 Portable again for the first time in God knows how long. I was like, I'm so used to Theurgies and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, you're the one who's doing a
Reload.
Yeah, so. Although I gotta make sure to edit in all the FMVs for when I do Persona 3, because the only time I'm touching FES is for the answer.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
Which, fucking hell. I don't think we should have a break in between the journey and answer for both the original and Reload. We'll be sick and fucking tired after Persona 3 for both times.
Because of that, we've seen the answer 2 different versions.
Well, I mean, we're gonna have a fucking break in between original and the remake. I mean, like for JRPGs, I think that's the best course of action because they're fucking long. Like for Resident Evil, I can immediately jump into a remake 2 after original 2. Although I think I'm going to do remake 2 before original 2.
Okay.
Because I'm not a particular fan of the original 2.
I mean, I think that's how most people... I mean, unless it's just a nostalgic purpose just for that one.
Well, no, a lot of people, old and new, love the original 2. And I'm not there to... I'm not the type of person to shit on people for what they like unless it's Clannad.
Fuck
However... Well, that and Free Run Beyond Journey's End. However...
Fuck off.
My issue with the original 2 is that it's just... After the first game, as cheesy as it was, most likely unintentional, I would have thought they would have upped the ante in the scare department, but there's only 2 scares that actually got me. Before you actually encounter the liquor, there's a camera angle where you can see the fucking thing crawl up the window, and that got me fucking really fucking good as a kid. And then there's this one door where if you open it up, you spawn a whole shit ton of zombies. But the original 2 just doesn't really use camera angles that effectively. Because it's a product of its time. It has to use camera angles. The fixed camera angles, because not a lot of games would use full 3D. But I mean, it's just more not my cup of tea. But that is to say NeiR isn't is always better, because I hated Remake 3. Especially since Nemesis. Oh boy, what a big letdown in Remake 3. Because when I made my original video, I played that on easy. Because I was shitting myself. But then come to learn Nemesis is one of the lamest threats in the Resident Evil series.
I mean, he is.
Well, dude, he can go into specific save rooms, and I thought, oh shit, that's not going to be fun to deal with. Turns out that's only on harder difficulties. And from what I can see, no matter the difficulty, he will wait for you to leave a store. He won't attack, he won't go in, and it's like, what the hell? Then you got him in the original where he can pop up fucking everywhere. And be a fucking thorn in your side. But we'll have to wait until we actually start
Resident Evil and everything.
Yeah, which again, we're gonna start with 7, because 7 and 8, those won't take that long to actually get through, even with me doing the DLC for 8.
Okay.
Although that's gonna be with the main game. Because canonically, okay, that's fucking hilarious with 2B trying to walk through the boxes.
And like I said, that was I just was literally just standing there. That's what happens when the game just decided to do that.
But as I was saying, canonically, the DLC takes place right before the final cutscene.
Well, there's the second version, Bokushi.
So this is just a completely different mech.
Yeah, this one shoots that one shoots missiles, and of course it can electrify everything.
Okay, good. I don't have to put round 2.
Because this is the one I always put spear for, because if you it's better to stay away from the waters, because he can literally at any point just re-electrocute it again.
You know what that reminds me of? That fucking Stingray in Mario Sunshine.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, you're not the one playing it.
Yeah, true. I hated that thing though. But no.
Yeah, I get to do all the fucking Mario collectathons. Yay! Although I should clarify, we're not doing 100% for any of them.
Guys, it takes too long. And also, some can be...
That...
Plus, getting some of them is a pain in the
Sorry.
ass, isn't it? Especially in Galaxy.
So I tried to do 100% one day. That was when I first got the game. And the fucking Daredevil comments. Particularly the one for that fucking stone guy. Was a pain in my fucking ass. I couldn't even get the second hit on him without dying. But no, for every single collectathon Mario game will show off every single world, but I'm doing enough to get to the end. That's literally it. And plus, I don't want to do the fucking green stars in 2, because I fucking suck at finding shit that's a fucking needle in a haystack. I say that, and yet for GTA 5, I may do both options for every single heist. Not the setup, though. Oh boy, not the fucking setup. I dread doing some of the setup missions again. Because one of them you have to steal a fucking drill. A giant-ass drill that's on a truck. Although, I was playing Mario 64 earlier today.
Is it from the that collection?
Yep. It's still as fun as I remember it was as a kid, but playing it with the N64 controller definitely helps a lot. Even if this new wireless one is fucking
Tiny as hell.
Yeah. Because if I remember it, like, got big fucking hands, So if I remember, here's a picture of me holding the fucking N64 controller, because I sent him an image of it, and holy fuck, this thing is small as hell. But I will say this. It's gonna help me out a lot when I get to Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and Paper Mario 1. Because any N64 game, it's best to play with the official N64 controller. Especially if there's like any shooting gimmicks in it, because a lot of the time it's made with the control stick and with the N64 control stick in mind. If you're playing Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask on like PC, try to get a mod that allows you to use the mouse to aim, especially if you're going for 100%. Well, specifically, I should say, if you're going for 100%.
I forgot about this portion of the boss fight.
And you're getting your ass handed to you pretty easily there, dude.
Well, the thing is, I have there will be a point where that thing will start going into a ball, basically, and you have to make sure you can actually dodge it, and also dodge all the shockwaves it produces, too.
Alright.
But also enemies coming towards you. I did not like these fights. God, I wish he wasn't there for that long. Even like the spears are doing a good chunk of damage to him, it's still like not enough for me to do enough like that I want to do. There it is. That is there.
Did he just become a mega tank? The fuck? Oh, fucking hell.
This is why I didn't.
Oh, sorry.
he won't stop until a certain point, and it gets really freaking annoying after a while.
You know, in Quest for Infinity, they made a new version of the Mega Tank that couldn't fire any lasers, but just ran you down. So you had to lead it off the edge of the sector. I'm actually surprised Xana didn't actually make that in the show proper. Because imagine the Lyoko Warriors dealing with something like that.
I mean, I can see it. I was hoping to level up before I can actually regain all my HP again.
I mean, you're pretty close. I mean, can't you just take out the small fry to level up?
That's what I'm trying to, but at the same time, Bokushi is also in the way.
Fair point.
Because I thought, like, when he comes near you, you kind of almost want to these chip some of his health away. But at the same time, like, you can't always damage him when he's he's still moving around. Like, you have to wait till he's completely still to actually hit him. And it gets the nice part is, at least in the B route, you don't have to fight him again. As a godsend, it's what's nice about some of the routes. You don't have to refight the bosses again and again.
This seems like a very annoying fucking boss to fight.
It is, and it's literally one. I think my least favorite one out of the 4. Because you have smaller enemies coming up against you while he's also around, and making sure you can dodge all of his attacks.
You know what this shit reminds me of?
What?
It wasn't a boss fight, but it was something in Rule of Rose where you have to dodge these enemies they call birds. But they're like swinging around back and forth. And it's like, thankfully you don't have to fight anything. But it makes it practically impossible. The amount of birds that are there, it makes it practically impossible to dodge around them. And that's why I imagine it's like here. Editor gets to decide what's in the video.
Yeah, I forgot about that. You put that in there.
Wait till you see the thumbnail.
Good thing I landed that direct hit.
Yeah, you may want to take precaution to fucking upload your consciousness.
Oh my god. But I say that boss fight is probably the most pain in the ass one, in fact. But we've reached the end of the episode. We've reaching the conclusion of this route. Stay tuned.
wanna put you in a trance.